So I have today participated in day number 1 of a little kind of challenge I'm hoping to do all the way through February. So obviously with golf on lockdown here in England and Wales and Ireland at the moment, Scotland will still be able to play golf. And I'm sure many places around the world are having restrictions in golf to some capacity. Some aren't at all, some are out playing loads
Are
of
America
golf.
playing still, I think?
I think it depends where you are, but it seems like on Instagram everybody's still playing in America. Feels like that anyway. I feel that obviously with golf has so many benefits in the fact that you can go out and enjoy yourself and set challenges for yourself and accomplish things and hit great shots, and yet sometimes you'll hit bad shots, but also it's 4 hours or however long you take to play golf or go to a driving range of socializing, talking to your playing partners, talking to your pals, having a drink after in the clubhouse, grabbing some food, whatever it may be. It's a massive social life for many people. And obviously at the moment that's a massive void that's been kind of neglected. That's a big void in people's lives. So there are mental health issues. You know, I was reading on a website that Mind website, which is a charity that helps support people around England and Wales who have mental health issues. 1 in 4 people have mental health issues, and I would imagine that's going to go up massively this year.
Yeah.
You know, with people not being able to see each other as much, certainly here in the UK, in England as well, I can speak because obviously that's where we live. Lockdown is harsh at the moment. It's a horrible winter. Nobody's doing anything. You can't go out to eat. You can't go out to socialise. You can't go out and play golf. And it is going to have a massively negative effect on people's lives.
Yes.
So I want to raise awareness. And I think as a community, I think we should try and look at raising awareness of mental health. I think as men we don't speak about it as much. I know we've had a few conversations about it on the podcast. People have either emailed in when Tubes was on as a guest, he talked about it a lot as well. You know, and it does affect people regardless of your stature, regardless of how well it looks like you're doing on Instagram or Facebook. It does affect people's lives, and you know, things like suicide rates up at the moment. It's awful, and it's predominantly men struggle with it as well, struggle to talk about it, but it's not discriminative. You know, it'll catch up with people who are young, who are old, male, female, doesn't matter who you are, where you are at the moment. With life being so tough, with stresses of work and coronavirus and financial issues, people are going to struggle. So I want to try and raise awareness and money for Mind charity, and I'm going to do that with hopefully people's support on the community as well, from the podcast and YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. I'm going to kind of strap up and every day go out for a walk, and it sounds quite easy that, but a 4-mile walk, which is the same length of a round of golf.
Yeah.
So it's about 7,000 yards of round of golf.
Yeah.
So quite that to miles, it's about 4 miles, but I'm going to do it with my golf clubs in my bag, which I did today for the first time. Felt a bit awkward.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Walking the streets with my golf club, like full bag on, full clubs, everything. Had a few funny stares from drivers passing by and from people walking the dogs. But what was really nice
Do you wear golf gear?
Not really. I might do some days. But I was walking with a set of golf clubs completely out of place, like on the streets around the local part to me. You know, places where you wouldn't normally see someone.
Did you stop at any point to take your bag off, or was it a constant walk?
Constant, always.
With the shoulders sore?
Surprisingly, no, not massively.
You know, I think it'd be quite good. It was a bit of a treat for you, but also quite funny. Do it with a motor caddy or power caddy one day.
Yeah,
so it's like you're getting it for rest, but you look even worse.
So the plan is I'm going to try and do this all the way through February. So first day today, and I'm going to do it every single day for 28 days to raise awareness for mind and mental health issues, raise money. I'll be documenting it mainly on my Twitter, my Facebook, my Instagram. I released a YouTube video on it last night explaining a bit more. And hopefully we can raise, you know, we've set a target on the Just Giving page of £18,000 just because that's, you know, I've called this project or this campaign or whatever Walk 18. So it'd be nice to raise 18 grand. Hopefully we can do more. Hopefully we can do more than that. And yeah, it's going to be one of those things where, and I'm also thinking about this as an idea. Not massively spoke to about this yet, but obviously when you do go out and play golf, you communicate, you talk to other people, you know, and sometimes it's really innocent conversations, but it ends up becoming something deeper. Like, and some of these very innocent interactions really do carry a lot of weight to people, certainly if they've got stresses and they've got worries, understandably. And so what I want to do in this Walk 18 project of what I'm doing through February is somehow set up a communication line, whether that's through Zoom or WhatsApp or Facebook or however it's going to be, probably Zoom, where I'll put a link out on my social media and I'll kind of be monitoring the Zoom and people can come and chat. And it might be loads of people. It might be only a few people, but we can chat about anything. We can chat about life. We can chat about golf. It'll help me pass the time. But also, if you're feeling down, feeling lonely, you can jump on a call with like-minded individuals and hopefully it takes your mind off it for an hour or so. It took me about an hour and 10 minutes today.
Right, okay, so it's what? It's 4 miles?
Yes.
So that's pretty fast pace, 17 minutes a mile
I think I can do it. I think I can do around 15 minutes a mile. Because I was filming it a bit today as well, and I'm not going to massively be filming it after today, so I think I can do it faster. And I might swap for a slightly smaller bag, but still have all my clubs. Oh, you're not happy with that? Has to stay with the same bag.
If anything, I want tour bag. Oh, you Rick Shiels tour bag.
You know what was really funny? Obviously, loads of people again looked at me when they were driving past me and stuff today, and I did feel like a bit of a plonker. Truth being told, certainly if somebody recognised me as well, they'd be like, "I'm sure that was Rick Shiels walking down the street with his clubs on the back. How desperate is he to get some more attention?"
What about if you were your Shiels tour your bib?
Well, I might do it. I might try and contact Mind, the charity I'm doing it with, because they don't know I'm doing this. I'm kind of just doing it off. They were the charity that seemed to be the most. Offered the most advice and the most support. I think it's very fitting
at the time of year, like you said, with everything that's going on.
Yeah. So I might do it in like a Mind bib or something. We'll see what happens. But you know what I tried to do as well? This was really interesting. When people were walking the dogs and walking past me, I'll often smile back at them or say hello or whatever. And normally it's just a nice little exchange. It's just a hi and they say hi and you cross paths. What was really interesting to say, like I'd really tried and made the effort to smile at people and try and get a reaction from them, because surely they were looking at me going, why has he got a set of golf clubs? And about 5 people I stopped with today and chatted with. And when I say stopped, for literally 30 seconds, if that. And they were saying, what are you doing? Are you taking your clubs for a walk? Like have you lost a golf course or what you doing? And I kind of just explained, I'm looking at doing a charity walk. It's to help, raise awareness for mental health issues. With golf being closed at the moment, there's a lot of people who would normally speak to people and they're not having that opportunity to do so. And it was really nice, just even on my little 4-mile walk today, I spoke to 5 or 6 people that I wouldn't have normally spoken to. Like I would not have spoken to those people. There was no reason for me to speak to them. But with the golf clubs on my back, it kind of struck up a conversation, which, hopefully that might have, hopefully not, but, you never know. That might be their only communication today. Like they might live on their own. They might just be walking the dog. A couple of them were quite elderly. They might have had no interaction at all today. And our little 30-second, 1 minute, chat might have been the only communication they've had all day.
I think it's very good what you're doing. We'll put a link in the podcast description, so wherever your platform is, if you're on Apple or Spotify, you'll be able to find it here. It'll be on your Twitter and everything as well. As I said at the start of the show, with the mini egg bar story, I've got a big influence, and I want to use that for the right. So I'm going to look down the camera now and say, if you've got any money to spare, give it to this man for his cause, because it's very good what he's doing. Yeah,
not like I say, hopefully we can raise a load of money, raise a load of awareness, and if people are struggling, they might not know about Mind, they might pick up the phone and chat to somebody, and and hopefully things aren't as bad as what they always kind of seem like, and certainly if they speak to somebody. But yeah, hopefully raising a load of money. And if you want to participate, I don't mean you, anyone watching or listening as such, if you want to go out and walk 4 miles,
I've got a sick idea, by the way,
and post it on social media with the hashtag Walk18. Granted, you don't have to take your full set of clubs. You might just take 1 club. You might take a golf ball in your pocket. You might wear a glove or your golf clothes or your golf shoes. Whichever way you want to do it, it'd be great to get some support.
What about if next week we do it together on Monday? We do the podcast while we're doing it.
Oh, well, that'd be quite nice.
Yeah. Don't know how we record it, but it should be. It might not be the best quality because there'll be cars going past, etc. But we can record it. It'll be an hour long.
I'll tell you where we could do it, just around here.
I want to go on the streets though. I want that nervousness and embarrassment of walking around with golf clubs. We can do the podcast.
I like that.
Just whatever we see, just chat rubbish for an hour and 10 minutes and upload
it.
Nice.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, that'd be good. I don't know. Like I say, I don't know logistically how we record that, but let's do it together.
Even if it's done on iPhones, worst case.
Doesn't matter, does it?
So you feel like this has gone a very serious and very mature podcast.